Absolutely. Let's come to now milestone number 24. India Inc. has recorded 9.5% hiring growth in 2024. Rishabh, can you explain those numbers?
Okay, so when we are talking about people's welfare, now people's welfare is not simply government schemes. People welfare also has to be served by self-employment as well as job growth and job creation. Job growth and job creation, a primary focal point for families, a primary focal point for governments, a primary focal point of elections and politics and everything for good reason. So how are we measuring job growth? So when we spoke about the industrial points right before this, we mentioned that okay, the startups in this country have alone created 1.6 million new jobs in the last 1 year. Okay, we spoke that the employees provident fund data has gone up, that the official employment rate in this country is down to 3.2%, and that the reason that that is an incomplete figure, of course, that is the 3.2% is allocated to people in the regular sector unemployment. Irregular sector unemployment is very difficult to measure. But when you talk about industry and business, 9.5% hiring growth. So India's companies were already hiring. They've taken 10% more jobs were created than in 2023, and that's what this metric is telling you.
Dr. PSV Rao, interestingly, sir, we've also noted that 30% of the hirings have been across tier 2 and tier 3 cities, and at the same time, there are some new hubs that are coming up like Jaipur, Indore, Coimbatore. What do you make of these trends?
For industry to develop in all these smaller places, you needed roads, you needed electric supply, stable electric supply, and you needed the logistics also to be arranged, like telecommunication, etc. So these focusing on the infrastructure, providing roads and all-weather roads, providing electricity and a stable electric supply, not that the electric supply is most of the time off, and also arranging for the telecommunication and logistics has made a huge difference. It has also the various ease of doing business procedures that this government has been focusing on has also helped. And the skilling, because the main another complaint of the industries were that we have jobs, but the people coming out of the train from the colleges were not good enough to be employed. I can tell you from our own industry, the health industry, lots of doctors who passed out of MBBS, many of them couldn't even give an injection. Now we were teaching them on the job. So when skilling comes in, all this will improve. And now under the latest scheme that was announced earlier this year, they are asking the companies to take interns and train them, which is a great idea. This is exactly what we should have been doing long back. Send them for internship like we have in medicine. We have internship for a year. Giving internship means there is ready young trained people for the industry. These are all helping employment and hiring.
Right.
And this is important.